Hello, everybody.
Where are we going? So this is our tactical operations center here for the Joint Task Force. This is just a forward node. We have office complex we ran out as a staff to set up there. Forward node because we want our command in this part, seeing what's going on.
Done a great job.
So this is here all the time.
Right. That's a beautiful setup.
We're going to go over and just
Okay, good.
tell our stories.
First two are live.
Yeah. Gee.
So
Cutting.
this picture really represents the federal government's utter failure in dereliction of duty to secure the border of the United States. Period. We love our border patrol brothers, but what they're being to do and the way they're operating is really creating a perverse incentive for people to come from around the world across this very dangerous bit of water and enter our shores.
Yeah.
This is part of a multi kind of photo complex. If you could see the photo taken before this, there was a border patrol officer here with wire cutters in his hand, and he cut the wire, which is Texas state property, and allowed this to occur. So,
And that was in court. How did it work out in court?
Well,
How's that going?
so we won. We got an injunction stopping the wire cutting in the Fifth Circuit.
Right.
Biden went to the Supreme Court in a 2-sentence opinion. The court didn't say anything about it. They just vacated what the Court of Appeals did and sent it back to the court. So we're still litigating it. But we have redoubled the amount of wire that we're putting up, adding more wire, securing all of that, as well as securing the entire park.
Yeah.
Can I show you one thing that's kind of
Yes,
amazing?
please.
So look at all the people coming here illegally to cut wire. Look at right here. Right here
Yeah.
is a port of entry. There's no reason for these people to be crossing between a port of entry. If Biden wanted to do something about it, look at the port of entry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember one thing, no one drowns on a bridge.
Yeah.
And they drown trying to come across here because Joe Biden entices them, if not forces them, to come right here.
It's horrible.
So as you can see, these illegal immigrants are being, essentially, just as the governor said, an unofficial and unlawful port of entry occurs every time they do these breaches. And these folks are being brought up to the park in the area we call the kind of the pit, which you've seen on TV, which is over here. This is a light day, in December, 302,000 people entered our nation illegally, and that doesn't even talk about the gotaways. But 3,000 to 4,000 people coming in the park in December being processed and mass released into the country. And as we talked about,
You may be talking about 15 million people. Nobody
Right.
has any idea. It could be 15 million.
and in mass parole into the country to go to Georgia and kill a nursing student, in mass release to go to New York and beat up cops on the street, in mass release to go to Louisiana and rape a 14-year-old girl. So Governor Abbott called me and said, we're going to put a stop to this. So on 10 January, the governor ordered the use of his Texas National Guard military force to take control of this situation. So on the night of 10 January, in the morning of 11 January, my order to my troops was secure the park by 6:30 a.m. And they got after it. As you can see, we had hundreds of troops in the area. Really, in this area, we had amassed about 1,800 troops to descend on this area, work through the night, putting up barrier all around this park to, one, ensure migrants don't get into the park, but two, ensure this can no longer happen. And this is what it looks like after. This is that empty. Hadn't been an individual in that pit since 11 January. So there's a capability to stop this from happening,
How
right?
do you find this effect compared to a wall? Would you say?
Any form of barrier. So whether it's a wall, you know, what the governor's really done is, hey, where we're building the state wall, we put up as much quick barriers as we can to put soldiers behind it, DPS with our soldiers to give
I would say
confidence.
it's faster and much cheaper, but obviously a wall is more effective.
Probably more effective.
Right.
So it is pretty effective.
Oh, we are putting on the same wall that
They use same guy. That's what they wanted. The Border Patrol wanted exactly. I wanted to do concrete barriers. They wanted ICC doing essentially the same guy.
the exact same.
Yes. That's all.
So this is just for our two views that you drove in. I think you came in maybe around here by the golf course. But this is where you are now. You've sealed off. This is the gate that you often see on the news with the soldiers in front of it. The boat ramp will move to here and later on today. The shipping containers, concertina wire, anti-climb barrier, all the way around here. Here's
They're the wall into themselves. They put waves power on the water side. But this anti-climb barriers, they can go out and send out the raise bar.
Is that a double? Is that a double? Is it double container?
Cheers.
That's it. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. And they can get on top of them. Even in December, they were trying to burrow under them. So we had to actually.
There's a lot of genius there.
That's right. It's been a lot of money pushing these people to go across. But what you can't see here is we put fields of concertina wire out to.
So is it essentially 100% when you have people watching, right? Pretty much, right?
Every once in a while, you'll get. You know what we have to. You know, you may get somebody who pushes a minor, and so.
They don't stop.
So before this, we got 3 to 5 miles. Now there's on average about 7.
Yesterday, I think the numbers were 19 people arrested by GPS. One turned back. Nobody in this month. The day before, 2 people arrested. The day before that, 2 was arrested. We're talking sometimes down to 2 to 3 days. But this
Well, so know this. You talk about 5 potentially there. 5 months. He's in a sanitized. But he tells you before
And if you see fencing or concertina wire, so anyway,
Are they leaving it on? Are they saying they have to put this on this one?
yeah, because he knows it's suicide.
and if we on this, you know, golf course, something we like to go over. The next day at 7 in the morning. At 7 in the morning, the next part of 6 every day. Marshall Board was must let people use this. So what we do is so that we get into the golf course. We have people in contact with watching the entrance. So at 7 in the morning, there's people in the golf course.
Boots on the ground, exactly. And you need consequences. So those are the consequences.